Hey, beautiful people. Welcome to a topic that is on my heart at the moment. And also, firstly, hello, everyone. I'm back. I'm back I'm not fully back. I'm 2 months postpartum. And I'm really just excited to connect with you all again. Thank you to everyone who commented on that last video. It's so cool to hear where you're all from. It's just interesting to see what everyone's commanding and demanding for themselves at this time. So thank you for sharing. And I love when people comment because it's so affirming that there is a community. And that's what this topic is about today. Ascension vibes have been vibing, and I just feel like the intensity of the purge at the moment is so real and so deep. And whether you've been on your ascension path for 10 years, 20 years, 1 year, 5 years, it doesn't matter. I feel like no matter how much work you've done, there's still so much that's clearing, and I really don't understand the depths of it all. Whenever I do sessions, they always say, you never know what's happening under the surface. So much more than you realize is happening. So for me personally, I've been revisiting just really intense emotional trauma that I just haven't expressed. And yesterday, actually, my husband was like, imagine if there was like a group like AA where you go and you say, hi, my name's da-da-da-da-da, and the group just listens and you validate yourself and you hear yourself and you express yourself. And I was like, oh my God, that'd be amazing. So I spent the whole day trying to find it. And all these different groups that I found didn't have the right trauma to join that group. There was a grief counseling, but it was grieving for losing a child, not losing a parent. And I was like, oh, okay. It just felt so rejected from all these different groups, right? Because all I want to do is just share. Which leads me on to the power at this time. I think so many of you are doing clearing, are doing activating, are doing so much work. And sometimes I feel that there's a missing piece, which is just being witnessed and being validated and being seen is also a super healing force. Something that I'm learning about myself is not having a mum growing up. I didn't have someone affirming to me who I was. So I struggled to see myself clearly. And you might feel this as well. It's like I struggled to recognize who I am, right? On a human level, my worth and my value at times, because I was raised by a dad. So I learned my value is working hard or giving or doing, right? And now that I'm trying to reclaim these parts of myself, it's like all of these versions aren't wanting to be healed or transmuted or accelerated. They just want to actually be witnessed and almost validated that happened, right? Because I feel like a large part of myself never got validated for grief, or validated that it's okay to take time off, or validated that it's okay to be confused or be hurt, right? All these shadow emotions aren't always wanting to be cleared, which is so much of what we do on this channel, but expressed, right? So I had the amazing idea. I'm starting a monthly group live for members of the Light Language Library or Cosmic Library or Master Library, and you can join too. Basically just creating a space to open the channel. This is something that I learned from a retreat that I went to, and it was so powerful. 2 people sit next to each other, one person shares. There's a question that we can dig into, asking questions to the heart, and one person just shares anything that's on their mind, on their heart, and the other person just listens. They observe, they hold loving presence, and they just listen. I saw somewhere, it takes 8 minutes of presence and listening for someone to be heard and for them to shift their mood, shift their frequency, move through it, right? And I comment below if you feel this. On the ascension path, you might feel, and I have felt, that everyone around seemingly can just cope with the changes and the shifts. People that aren't that sensitive to feeling energy or feeling the planets are different or feeling like I'm going into a deep internal process, and you're slipping beneath the surface of the normal world and you're going into this internalized process, right, of healing. And that can feel really isolating, and you can feel really confused, really disconnected, disorientated. I've been feeling dizzy lately. I've been feeling whiplash from going into an internal process and then back on top. And then the next day I'm feeling elated in my higher self, right? It can be a lot to experience those things and not have people around you to listen and to validate through their presence and their understanding. I've noticed lately I've tried to tell a friend or express from the part of myself that feels hurt, and because those parts are really sensitive, it's almost like no matter what someone says, oh, that's okay, or look how strong you are, or whatever, no one has the right thing to say. And it almost hurts my feelings more because I'm like, oh, I don't want you to say that, right? So I think the antidote is coming together as a community and just holding 15, 20 minutes, half an hour of space for you to just express what's happening. So if you would like to be a part of that, please check out the information below. And it's just an idea of food for thought. Like, maybe at the moment nothing needs deep internal work. Maybe at the moment all we need is just reassurance and validation and presence through someone being there across from you, observing you, right? Observing your experience. Let me know in the comments, do you have your own group where you can share and just be listened to? I'd love for anyone who wants to come along to join that. I'll put the dates in the description. But yeah, that's just a food for thought, a concept. And I also wanted to just open up the space and just channel some codes for the heart. I'm just going to put on a little piece of music. Feel true peace. This is my Raise Your Frequency Feel True Peace soundtrack. Okay, I just wanted to open up the space, connecting in, see who comes, because there's just been a lot of heart hurt lately. And I just want to bring through frequencies to hold the heart. It may feel sensitive, it may feel wounded, it may feel hard to access. So just getting your headphones, closing your eyes, or just feeling the frequencies now. I'm just opening up a channel of light. They're saying loneliness is a vast, commonly shared experience upon those along the awakening path. And yes, while in deep states of meditation, one can feel highly connected. When one closes the laptop or turns off the recording and steps back out into the vibratory frequency of their reality of their life, it can feel very discombobulating to come from such high states into everyday waking life. We encourage you to make space for yourself at this time to take breaks from the intensity of it all and come back into your center. So just calling on, yay, divine code, Syrian energy. And I'm just going to bring through a very gentle rainbow codes of light, just gently washing through your heart. It is easy to get caught up in the now, in the intensity of the now, without having the space or the reflection to see where you are heading. If you feel you've been deep in the darkness, deep in the stickiness of it all. Have a little reprieve now from these frequencies. Expanding your central energy channel. It is time you band together with your fellow mates, with your fellow beings on the ground, on the earth. Yes, you look up to your stars, you look up to the higher realms, you look up to the heavenly frequencies, but it's time to stand arm in arm and link one another's hearts together and band together. For your individual experiences belong to you. However, the shared collective trauma, isolation, density you are all moving through. If you have been scared to let others in, if you have felt a burden, if you have felt ashamed to express that you need help, if you have felt deeply isolated and lonely, it is our wish for you to recognize that you deserve to be recognized. You deserve the space to be held in your highest regard. Te kumai sila toro umakaiki. Te kiamala ta 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 tiatai. Tolo kulum malala olo kushkarata. Yano umarroto lokro umrtara krumarta. Recognize yourself now as worthy. Kai shum sayeto yama. To be heard. Worthy of support from others. Just moving light through your central channel and just gently opening the heart. Lyran energy is just coming forward now. Ishkushkuma ala li ilala ala oyo umala o ume aoyo noe aloyo oko shukuru umlataye de hiakala ara atono malakaiki de shikishkishkishkishki do kulokolokolokolokoloko. You are not only to be a light unto others, you are to be a light unto yourself. Many beings full trap to their gifts are for others. It is time to hold your needs as high as the needs of others. For what you do for yourself, you do for the whole. It is time to create an allegiance with your fellow beings, your friends, your brothers, your sisters of earth. La lo lo roto marata tushkuro roto ko roto. We understand you are churning through a lot of dense material at this time. It can feel never ending. Allow us to assist. Kai ku mai siero tu sera rto. Ko kai And they're just placing your energetic field in this prism of light, this three-sided pyramid. Just feel contained for a moment in violet light. Take the pressure off yourself to figure everything out. And just feel contained for a moment. You are enough. And just placing a diamond violet in your heart. Take in a deep breath. Roll your shoulders back. Placing your hands on your heart and just honoring and valuing yourself for a moment. Okay, my beautiful friends, I hope that you are doing well out there. There is support, there is help. You don't need to do everything alone. And if you do feel alone, please join us for this monthly group share. I would love to see you there. And sending you my love.